Hello Nintendo Chit Chatters, I'm EDDY RAY for NintendoChitChat.com. Welcome to our preview of RPG Maker FES on the Nintendo 3DS. Big shout out to NIS America for providing a review copy of this game. And before we dive into this, guys, if you don't know, RPG Maker FES releases in North America on June 27th. It's already out in Japan, been out there for a while. It also releases in the EU, I believe, on June 23rd. And let me go over a few bullet points of this game in case you guys don't know what RPG Maker FES is. RPG Maker FES basically is the Super Mario Maker of RPGs, but with some really cool features maybe not seen in other kind of creation titles like this. So if you're into building games or designing games, you're very creative in that kind of mindset, this game is probably right up your alley. So RPG Maker FES makes it easy to develop any RPG you can imagine without any programming knowledge. That's great. Simple but powerful tools let you bring to life the amazing stories in your head. You can customize characters, stories, combat, and more. And you can also share your creations with other players and users with the RPG Maker player, which is really awesome. So with Super Mario Maker, you had to have the game to be able to also play the levels that your friends might create or that you create. What's really cool about this, if you want your friends to play some of your RPGs, they don't actually have to have RPG Maker FES. Take a look. We're in the 3DS eShop right now. And here is the game, RPG Maker FES. That's the complete game where you can actually design your own RPG. And then over here is the RPG Maker player. Now this comes out on June 22nd. So on release day on the 27th, this will also be available, but I think actually it comes out on the 22nd. Let me just make sure here. So on the 22nd, you could actually download it ahead of time if you wanted to. Yep. Double check that. Let me see. I swear it said the 22nd here somewhere. Let me see. Oh yeah, up at the top. June 22nd. The big screen. So if you guys want to play the RPGs that maybe I will make in the future, or that your friends make, or anybody makes, you can download RPG Maker free and play those RPGs with no added cost. I think it will basically connect online to the server, and then you'll be able to kind of search by username and by RPG game title and such to download RPGs to your liking and play them as much as you want. So it's really awesome, really cool feature. Again, the RPG Maker player will play the RPGs made from RPG Maker FES, and that comes out on the 22nd. And the game itself, RPG Maker FES, is out on the 27th in North America. So check that out, guys. Download it. And also, let's get into RPG Maker FES itself, the actual designing part, the actual designing game. So we can make our own RPG. We're going to exit the eShop here totally and go right into the app, right into the game. Super excited. This is going to be awesome, guys. So we'll spend about an hour or so with you today for this preview. Got it all the way over here. Bam, there it is. And again, a big shout out to NIS America for providing a copy of the game. So it's been out in Japan for a while, and when I heard it was coming out west to North America and localized, I was very, very happy. So here we go. Nice music, nice opening screen here. We're going to click Start. And I'm going through this blind as well, guys, just so you know. So what you're experiencing is also what I'm experiencing for the very first time. So we can create a game, select this when creating for the first time. You can also load data. You can open from the last save point. Gameplay, play a create a game or download a product. Network, you can use services that require network features. Download contents. Connect to the Nintendo eShop, you can receive new material data or purchase license keys and options. You can make changes to sounds when creating. Cool. Well, let's go to Create New and jump right into here. I'm actually getting my stylus out here as well. Get my stylus ready because boys and girls, we're probably going to be using a lot of stylus today to create our game as we script a story, dialogue, create our characters. You can do collision boxes for your map layouts. It's pretty awesome. Again, no programming knowledge required. This is all within RPG Maker FES. Very well laid out for you. We have map settings. Create map to be used in a field, city, or dungeon adventure. Different creation methods exist depending upon the map. event settings. So here's where we go for story creation, make maps, treasure chests, informations, database. Create data needed for RPGs such as characters, items, monsters, and the like. Test play. Here's where you can test your game out. Unlike normal gameplay, you can use unique functions for testing, kind of like beta testing or alpha testing. And then save. Okay, cool. Well, let's go to the top feature here, guys. We'll go right to map settings. Click on that. So we can create new data or edit. We're going to do new. This also looks like a test one here. So let's click on the test one. They already have something built in here for us, it looks like. So map name is test, and the BGM, the background music, is field 1. Okay. Hit the A button there. So here we are. You can place map chips. We can kind of use the directional pad here to move around the map. On the bottom screen, we have some different tools, it looks like. This here is to place map chips. The next one is set map chips in surrounding range. Delete place map chips, delete in order from the highest. Move map chips in the surrounding range. And then copy map chips, so you can also copy. This is the undo function, classic function in most creation software. You can confirm event placement, press again to delete. Okay. And then it looks like we have this here, a palette as well. This palette consists of different textures, it looks like. We have a little bit of a pond or a lake texture. This is more of grassy, gravel, desert. There's rock formations here as well. That's pretty cool. There's different categories here as well, guys. So we'll click on category. And right now we're in fantasy. I'm not sure if you can unlock or use any other categories. Let me see here. Ooh, look at this. And then in the tree little icon, we have, looks like towns, entrances to caves, buildings, volcanoes, cliffs, all kinds of castles. It's like a pyramid. That's cool. Next to that, then, we also have... Can't click on that. Okay. So we can also use the left, right triggers here to kind of scroll through that. Let's go back by pushing B. So right now we're using, looks like we're using this kind of, in the test we're using this kind of pond, or ocean with a small little island, I should say. So let's see if we can actually change that. We'll go to the palette here. Let's do this one here. We can actually build that up if we like. That's pretty cool. So you can build, kind of dragging your cursor like that. Now if we wanted to erase and cut some section of the land off, we could do that too, by going across like that. That's pretty cool. So I'm just getting used to the tools here, guys. Keep in mind, I'm going through this blind, kind of learning things as we go here, showing you different features and different options. Can we zoom out? Let me see here. We can scroll around for sure. Use the directional pad here. All right. I think what we're going to do here is go all the way back here and make a brand new one ourselves, or our own brand new map. What do you guys think? All right. So remaining world map slots, 98. Remaining area map slots. So you can make cities, dungeons. You can also do interiors as well. You can place furniture and things of that nature. So we're going to go to the world map. And we want a small, medium, or large. So 32 by 32, 64 by 64, 128. Let's do the medium. Cool. We're going to call this Majestic. Confirm. All right, and background music. We can hit Y to test. So that's kind of battle music. Since this is going to be the world map, we want something kind of relaxing, atmospheric. Farm village. That's pretty good for a farm. Celestial world. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I have it down a little bit more on my end. I actually like that a lot. Okay, I think we'll use that one. Cool. And then we can... yeah, we can select that, right? Select it. There we go. All right. There we go. So now we are here. We can make our land areas. So let's go to here. Start off here with a bigger area. And I think what I'll do here is split this up here in half, a little bit like this. So we'll build that out. A little bit more, and we'll get rid of that little spot there. Oops. Build, there we go. All right. Cool. I can make it really wide too. I have all of this area here to play with. I don't see any zoom out button here. I may be missing it. So I will be looking out for that. I'm not sure if we can zoom out at all. That's okay. I'll just kind of scroll through here when we're building our world. All right. So let me build that out the other way now, to the right a little bit more, making this bigger. And we can always go back in here and make this bigger and add to it or change things around. So I want to get kind of a basic island here with a little bit of a unique shape. There we go. Let's see how that looks. That's pretty good. All right, I'll go like that. And I will put a little bit of more ocean, like a pond area, kind of inside of here, like that. And we can go over another spot. There we go. Do that. Cool. All right, so that'll be our basic little world for now. Very basic. Let's go over to, let me see, we have that. All right, so we can also create different textures here. Like a little pathway. That's pretty cool. I actually like that pathway a lot. We'll get rid of that. Go back to that. There we go. So let's create that pathway kind of up and around. That'd be kind of neat. That's cool. Let's see here. Scroll down through these. We could put like a castle or some kind of building there, like a temple maybe. Wow, there's ice and snowy covered ones too, which is really cool. Let's go with, that's pretty cool. There we go. Oops, I don't want that there. All right. We could put like a mountain or volcano as well. I got a better idea. Actually, let's go and get rid of that pathway. Kind of thinking on my feet here a little bit. Go back to green with that. and make a pathway more for the castle here, so be more appropriate, right? So we can put our little pathway, I guess, right in here. This little path. There we go. Now, excuse me. Let's try placing, ooh, okay, there's palm trees as well. There's these big trees. I like those big trees. They're pretty cool. Don't want it there, though. I kind of want it over... Put more water there. Let's go back, get that tree. Oh, I don't want it on the pathway. Gotta move the cursor up a little bit. There we go. Let's move it up here. Bam, there we go. Cool. Looks pretty neat. So you can see in the bigger screen here, guys, how tiny this particular area is. So this is the medium size map that we chose. So medium size is pretty big. It's 64 by 64. This is only a little area of that right now, so you can really make your worlds and your maps small or huge, depending upon how much effort you want to put into it, and time as well, in kind of designing your own world for RPG Maker FES. So that's pretty cool. Let's do this. Let's go back into here. Let me see. Do you want to build like a volcano area? So that'd be kind of cool. Let's build our world out a little bit more and make it, this section here could be like more like the kind of town area, I guess you could say. So let's build our world out a little bit. We're going to go from the right here, I think, too, and do this. All right. Make this really big. Kind of fill all of this in here with some land. And as you're designing your world, you know, you can make it like a maze if you want to. You can make different pathways, maybe particular areas that are kind of blocked off, that maybe are not accessible whatsoever. Just kind of for more decoration if you want to. So think about that as well. Kind of do that. I'm going to fill in this area here as well. So we'll do all that here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, when you first boot up this game, guys, you can almost feel overwhelmed. So what I'm doing here is kind of experimenting a little bit, playing with it. Obviously, this will not be my finished product, even if we get to doing stories and character things and dialogue, things like that, and enemies. There's so much to this game. You are basically creating the entire game from scratch. This is just the world right now. So, you know, make your world, spend some time on that first, and then you can always go back and kind of fix it later on if you want to, or adjust it and change it. That's what's great about programs like this and software, is you can, when you make your own levels and worlds and games like this, you can do anything with your imagination. So as long as you're creative, you can do some amazing things. So maybe even sketch some ideas out on paper before you actually go into the game, if you want to. Write down some ideas that you have for the game as well, for characters, maybe stories, the name of your game, and then world ideas. So we'll kind of fill this in a little bit more here. Cool. See now on the map here on top, it's getting a lot bigger. We can have a big ocean or like a big lake area if we wanted to as well. Let's fill that in all the way across. Get rid of that little one there. Okay. Pretty good. I like it. Go out a little bit here. Cool, I like that. It's very square, so I kind of want to avoid it looking overly blocky here, you know what I mean? So we'll kind of do some stepping here with the land. You know, and think of RPG games that are out right now, from current games to ones that are coming out in the future that you know about, or all the old school ones too. And think about how those are kind of designed. Maybe take inspiration from those as you're creating your game. Cool. So we do that. Let's make a pretty big like lake area here. It'd be kind of neat, right? Maybe there's like a little island or something in the middle of it, which would be kind of cool. You could almost make a shape or something, or like a skull, kind of lake here, which would be neat. We'll do that. That's pretty cool. All right. Now, let's go on to looking at what else we have here to place. So there's a little palm tree with a house, it looks like. Another kind of like temple or something over here, a bunch of buildings. These are like cave entrances, which is really neat. I do want to create like a mountain area too, so let's go and decide where that could be. Let me see here. So there's our castle, right? We could make the mountainous area over here, I think. Yeah, we could do that. So let's go and do that. Build some trees. Scroll through these really quick. Like that. Show that there are a bunch of trees here, meaning this is a kind of mountainous area. Let's get some other sizes as well. Those are kind of big. There's a few smaller ones at the top there we can go through. Oops, go back. There we go. Yes. Nice. And let's put one of these big kind of mountainous, maybe a volcano or, yeah, maybe these big hill mountain kind of things. Get rid of that one. That's pretty cool. And all the way up here is going to be maybe some kind of little building or... See, these are castles. Looks like they have a bunch of trees, kind of like rundown ruins almost, which are pretty cool. I do like the look of that. So let's place that up there. So the feeling for this particular area is you kind of go through woods and some mountainous areas. Then you go into kind of a rundown castle or ruin, a temple. I like that. Even some vines here too, which is really cool. I like all of the different styles too, so you can really make your game look pretty unique. So we have those trees. Did we use? We used that one over there, I think, didn't we? Near the castle. Yeah, so let's do this. We use a couple of those here too. There we go. Nice. Undo. There we go. Didn't want to put my tree there. There we go. Cool. All right. And you can see on the map then too, the darker green area are the trees, which is really cool. So you can kind of easily make that out on the overworld kind of map there. All right. That's pretty good. This pathway here could eventually turn into more of like a kind of rubble. This is kind of like a stone, kind of nice pathway to the castle. So we could kind of transition it to something else. Let's see here. Maybe more. These are pretty cool. Let me see what they look like. Yeah, they're more bigger areas. So let's go back, cover that back up. Maybe it would transition to more, probably like just like dirt. Yeah, so that pathway kind of transitions like that into some dirt. It's still a pathway, but not as well kept up or taken care of. And it only goes to there. We could have this kind of tee off and come down this way. We could make more villages down this way as well. Or even like a second castle. Because this area here would be pretty cool to put like another castle maybe. We could test that out. Let's go over here. What does this look like? Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. But we'll undo that for now. So many options here, guys. I'm really like, wow, what do I choose? Let's see. That's like volcano kind of area for the ground. We have all of these trees too. Let's do this. So these are more like little villages here, I guess you could say. Yeah. So that's cool. Let's put them a little bit closer there, though. Put that at the corner. And what else can we put around it? Ooh, these bridges are pretty cool too. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. What if we do this? Let's break some ground here. We'll choose this. Let's make a little area like that. Then we can get our bridge out. Wonder if we can we rotate those? I'm not sure if we can. Looking to see if we can rotate. Go back. Oh, let's go back inside of there really quick. Alright. Yeah, I was seeing if we could rotate that little bridge. Does it have to be that way? I'm not sure. I guess we could fill that back in a little bit. Let's see how that looks just for so. We could actually know what we could do. Let's go with our path again. There we go. That's kind of cool. We can put another bridge there as well for this area. Boom. And we can actually have this waterway kind of go all the way through this particular area of our world. Like that. That's cool. Alright. Just testing out the bridges. Pretty cool. Let's go back here. I want to actually so we're just going to save it really quick, just for so, in case something would happen. From the beginning. Alright, event execute log. B is dash move. X show status screen. LR is collision, Y is pause, start is force quit. Okay, cool. So we can kind of walk around our world right now that we created, just the map area, and kind of experience what it's like to kind of move around in it with our character here. It's a very basic character. Just using the directional pad with the C stick here. And this is actually the not the map we created, was it? I don't think so. I think that was just the basic map. Let's do it again. Test play. Saving. Saved. From continue. This might be the actual default game they have in here right now. Excuse me, the test map and things like that. So from beginning, yeah, this is just their basic map. It's not our map right now. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So we can do that. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten to the part yet where we can actually explore a map. No problem. That's just the default map, I think, built into the game, guys. So we'll get out of that again. Again, just experiencing this with you at the same time, going through blind. Alright, let's see here. So you can also copy and paste, which is kind of cool, too. Alright. Let's see what else we can do here with the palette. You know what, the bottom right here has... should really have some kind of big village or something. Let's see here, like a big temple maybe. Maybe even the bigger castle. We probably don't want to put it there, though. We probably want to put it up. Let's fix our little ground there first. Let's put that castle back. Let's see, which one was it? It was the really big one. There we go. Let's put it right there in the middle. That's good. We'll build like a pathway up to it. Those look kind of weird. I prefer this here. So this particular area of the world here, this castle is robust. Has lots of nicely laid out land. Alright, we can also include some other things here with it. Some smaller ones around it. These would be kind of cool. I'll put it there though. Let's see here. Up down in here. Oops, not there. There we go. All right. Make sure we're all saved here. Dun, dun. Okay, I think we're good here. As far as just testing out all of the options here, as you can see, you really need to spend some time here just kind of experimenting and testing out things and kind of choosing, what you want to do. Like I said, I think taking notes, writing out your idea, and kind of sketching some drawings might actually help you out quite a bit when you're getting your ideas down here. All right, that's cool. So that is saved. Let's go back. Go back all the way. So just make sure it's in there. Map settings, and there's Majestic. Cool. Okay. Go back again. Now there's event settings. Let's click on that and see what that's all about. So place event in the selected map. Okay, so we have the test map, which we walked around in a little bit earlier. We have our map there. All right, so we can place event. So an event's something like if you come across something in the game, something's going to take place or occur. So let's see here. How about when somebody goes across the bridge here, something takes place? We're going to do easy create. That are used often. Sets party's initial position too. Detailed settings can be created in the editor displayed next. Okay, let's try this. Create event. Number of pages. Press this button again to add a page or copy. Okay. So event name. We'll call this bridge crossing. There we go. And confirm. We can choose graphic. So let's say when you cross this bridge, you maybe will encounter an enemy. That'd be pretty cool. So let's see what we have here. So male, female, those are kind of the good characters, and we have a whole boatload of enemies here, which is cool, and etc. There's kitty cats. Looks like there's some dogs, there's some wagons, a raft, which is cool. Let's put an enemy there, so click on this, and all kinds here. I'm assuming you can customize one too, so it looks like you have different body things here. I'll go back in there. Let's actually pick one that's kind of designed here for us. Something like a goblin or something would be kind of good. Yeah. Up here's a good goblin kind of guy. Well, this is pretty cool too. Different little color scheme, alt skins here for him. So go with the blue. The direction will be facing this way, which is good. Event content. Cool. So you can create what happens with this character. Will he talk to you? What kind of noises and effects will be made? Message. Let me see. The message could be pay a... Oops. Let's capitalize this. Pay your way. Or else. Confirm. Oh, that's cool. So they actually have the bigger icons on here for it. So what fits that one we had? Is there... That's for the goblin. This one looks a little bit too happy and too nice, in a sense. This one's pretty bad. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Whew. I like that. It's like a silver kind of tint to him. So you can also select what position of the screen to display the message, top, middle, or down. I guess down probably the most appropriate. Okay, so after the little text pops up, you can play sound effects. I will go in here and change. So let's see here. We'll test that. Shock is pretty good. It's like you are kind of shocked when you cross the bridge and somebody says pay your way or else, and you kind of been shocked by that statement, right? So we use that. You can also change the pitch to kind of really change the tone of it, which is awesome. I like that. All right, that works. And then you can do a third event here. Let's see here. Wow, look at all of these here. You can have him walk. This event's movement, this event's direction. So lots of options here, guys. You can also do branch control, set variables. You can have 3 choices for a branch, battle branch. You can create a branch password on correct or incorrect inputs. That's awesome. Very cool. What's here? Change display status. Show animation expressing emotion over a character or event. Let's do this event. Kind of angry. Panicked. I think angry would be good. Confirm. Cool. And let's do one more little thing with this event here. Screen control. You can shake, flash. Wow. That's pretty cool. You can fade in and out, change screen color, flash, shake. Let's do that. Then we'll close it out here with make so enemies do not appear temporarily. Make it so enemies once again appear. Okay, cool. So the encounter's gonna be a one-time thing, or if you cross this bridge again, you would see the same thing happen again. But this one here, I think it's good just to have it happen once in the game, and that would be it. So we'll kind of go back with that. Yes, discard. That's pretty cool. Icon overhead. Oops, I just did that. Go back. So many options here to look through. What's this here? Battle. Okay, cool. Okay. Nothing we can really do with that one particularly. Let me see. I think that's good. So you can also insert other events between this one as well. Cool. Place the event. We'll keep it there. Cool, so there is our event, guys. Let's see if we can actually test this out. Hopefully we can here. Yeah, we're still in this. Let me see here. How do we get out of this? This is just the very basic map. Let me see here. Test play. Edit map. Okay, so this is our map. Why is it starting us on the other map? I'm wondering. Can we go back and delete this one here? Yeah, see, it's starting us there. I wonder if we actually have to have this guy here. Let me see. There's a lot of slots here you can do for your maps too. A lot of saving. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out here how we could do this. Majestic, map name. I guess we have to. Maybe we actually have to place a character down to do this. So that's what we can do. Let's find. Can we do it through here? This is all in the map. Pallet. Yeah, this is all for the map. That's copy chips. Event placement. Do a quick save. See, when we do test play, it takes us to the other map area. I'm trying to figure out how to avoid that. From beginning. Alright, I have to go back to the main menu here, I believe, guys. Sorry, just going through it blind here with a preview. There's so many things here to do. So test play, map settings. So if we go to test play here, it would be the same thing, right? Saved. Okay. It's going to be the same thing, right? Yes, it's the same thing on, it's on this test map. Can we delete the test map? Yeah, it's really weird. It keeps taking us back to that test map area. Get out of there. Let's load this up, though. Event settings. Let's go to the database. So make a character. There we go. Let's call this guy. Let's call him David. Cool. You know what? Let me capitalize that. I don't like when it's lowercase like that. So David. Cool. All right. So a nickname. They call him Davy. He's a young boy. Profession. So I'm assuming you can select from professions eventually. But for here, there's no option for that right now. Yes. Okay. The graphic. Let's choose what he looks like. He'll be a male, of course. He's kind of young. That's pretty cool. There we go. We'll go with that one. That's pretty good. Confirm. Let me see. We'll go kind of like a little bio about him, right? A young. Let me see. A young boy. I'm horrible spelling right now on this keyboard. With a sense of exploration. Okay, so there's got to be 2 lines, that what it's saying? Yeah. There we go. A young boy with a sense of exploration. Blah. Okay, good. Confirm. David Davy. Cool. So we can always go back here and kind of change things we want to as well. So you can set equipment for him. items, attack, it's grow speed, normal, initial level, 1. That's cool. I like that. All right. We'll keep David there. So you go to here, you can go to monsters too, which is really cool. We'll call this just the Majestic World. Title. Majestic World. Oh my gosh. I cannot spell for the life of me. There we go. Confirm. Subtitle name. Let me see here. We'll do this. Danger awaits. Majestic World, danger awaits. Rated PG-13. Background, oh, that's cool. You can do background music too, which is cool. Alright. Evil Castle, I like that. Formatting. Ooh, look at that. Majestic World, danger awaits. Just the title screen there by itself looks pretty cool. I do like that. I do like that. That's cool too. Tower. I think the Evil Castle's probably the best. Alright, and let me see here. Let's find some music. Castle music. That will be ours. Cool. So that's creating the game title screen. You can also do a staff rule for credits at the end, which is pretty cool. Game info. Genre. Fantasy. So I'm assuming RPG Maker Player will have probably a list of categories. Since you can kind of select all these categories here for your RPG, you can kind of fine-tune what RPG you want to download then for the RPG Maker Player. That's great. Alright. So we can go all through this at a later time, guys. So much to do in this game. Really, a preview here would have to be probably 48 hours worth of preview coverage for this game because there's so much you can do. It really is limited to your imagination. So keep that in mind, guys. Again, when you're designing your RPG here, maybe jot down some ideas on paper or on your computer or notepad. Sketch down some ideas, layouts for your world, what you want it to look like, the theme, the name, the title of the characters as well. That way you have a better idea once you launch the game here to kind of get into it and be able to design a little bit quicker. But this is a lot of fun. Profession. So you can create professions, which is really awesome. Get out of that. Alright. Teleport. Register teleport locations. That's cool. Character set. Okay. Weapons. Create weapon data. Wow. Alright. Well, let's head back from here. Gonna save. Bam. Over that. Okay. Go back to map settings here. See, this is the basic map, and this is where they have the characters starting. I'm trying to figure out how we can do that for our own map. Let's edit it really quick. Is there any item or option here to set our character's placement, right? Oops. Undo that. Go to the palette. So we're all in fantasy right now. These are all the buildings again. We can't do anything there, so limited by that. We don't want to copy anything, so encounter, edit event. Ooh. Okay, so let's, you know what? We can create initial position. That's good. Cool, okay. I think this is where our character will start the game here, guys. Let's test play. Hopefully it test plays here. Ah, beautiful. Okay, cool. Alright, so we kind of went through designing our game title, subtitle. It may not make sense. I'm just kind of filling in here as we go, guys, to show you the game a little bit here. Okay, so from the beginning, again, we're in the test play here. So there's our character. Kind of moving around here on the world map. This is the world that we built. Here's some villages. We can cross this bridge. No problem. But let's see what happens here. Let's see if I did this right. Pay you way or else. You see, now I actually spelled... I wanted to put your. I missed the R. Pay your way or else. That's pretty cool, though. It still worked out. Cool. Now, on the bottom of the screen here, it gives us what's happening. That's our event execute log. We titled it Bridge Crossing. And the message. That's cool. Ooh. The music sound effect we chose, the little animation there of kind of steam, kind of anger, and the screen shook. So that means danger's ahead. That's pretty awesome. Cool. And there's all of the events. 1, 2, 001, 02, 03. Play the sound effect, emotion, expression, and shake. That's awesome. So at some point we can create them, I guess, to battle. We'll have to get into figuring that out at a later time, I'm sure. Equipping our character here with a weapon, or making even maybe this character here on the bridge, the evil guy, maybe attack first. I don't know. Get into a battle sequence. So that's pretty cool. Let's force quit out of that. Let's go back into the event there. Can we actually select this? Edit the event from here, which is great. Cool. Alright. So event name. Event content. Let's fix this here. Pay your way or else. There we go. There we go. We did it. I feel satisfied, though. We've actually got something to kind of work in the game. That's awesome. Hit back out of that. Cool. Let's try it one more time, shall we? Let's go back here. Let's go test play. Cool. Ah, the music, the castle. Majestic world, danger awaits. Here we go. So now it should be spelled correctly. Pay your way or else. I love this. Okay, next. The music, it shakes. Uh-oh, that's so awesome. Cool, guys. Wow. There we go. All right. Well, this will end preview 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm going into this blind. I didn't have any previous time during any kind of special events to play this game. This is me going through a blind, previewing the game for you, just as you would experience it yourself, going through it for the first time as well. So make sure you guys download RPG Maker Player in the Nintendo 3DS eShop. It will be on the North American eShop on June 23rd, is from what it said. So June 22nd, I'm sorry. So June 22nd, RPG Maker Player, download it for free. That way you can play others' RPGs. And then if you guys want to create, make your story come into life in this game, make your own game with RPG Maker FES. It comes out on June 27th in North America. Highly recommended, guys. It's pretty awesome. As you can see, there are a ton of options. You can sink hours and hours into this game, creating your story, making it come to life on the 3DS. I'm EDDY RAY for NintendoChitChat.com. Stay tuned for more previews of this game, guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.